Hi guys, ArchieLuxury on the Paul Pluta channel doing a paid review. I am doing today paid review 22QB72. Quick wristwatch check. What am I wearing? I'm wearing a ROLEX Sky Dweller. Okay, let's jump straight in here. This is from Austin, Texas. Here we go. 22QB72. Chaz. Hello, Archie. Really enjoy your content. That's a nice thing. I really do appreciate that. When I hear that, I know we got a disciple. I really enjoy your channel and look forward to your review of my collection and recommendations on where to go from here. I'm a 34-year-old guy from Austin, Texas, accountant, self-made, financially independent, have a fairly casual style. I can't remember the last time I wore a shirt more than a formal golf polo, and view myself as the type of person that cares more about the quality and unique items than image or brand. I try to avoid ostentatious displays of wealth and prefer to stick, if you know, type of things for any high-end purchases. You know what? Get some tailored collar. You got to get collared shirts. Even when they're a bit cooked, they're still classy. Collared shirts. Get a few long-sleeve collared shirts. My current collection order of purchase is a Breitling Super Ocean Day Date Omega. I'm allergic to mediocre watches. Omega Speedmaster 1863 Sapphire Sandwich, an Omega Seameister 300 meter diver, my backup daily, a Nomos Zurich World Time, and IWC Big Pilot 43, my current daily. I generally buy new at discount. Excuse me. I generally buy new at discount. The Breitling was a grey market 40% discount, and the rest were through ADs at the discount. 25 to 30% for the Omega, 20% for the Nomos IWCs more recently. I'm getting more comfortable playing closer to retail on the higher end rarer pieces in the market. I tend to buy a new watch when I hit a major financial milestone. For instance, I bought the Breitling when I paid off my student loans. Good idea. It's always good to reward yourself. And the Speedmaster as a reward for a successful career change I navigated a few years ago. What do you think of the current collection? Okie dokie. Okay, so then he's got some more questions. So let's just stop. What do I think of this collection here? Look, I gotta be totally honest with you. It's a nice, solid collection. I like the Omegas. You've got the Speedmaster, the Sapphire Sandwich, the 1863. That's the 1861 with the more refined, well, I should say it's the finished, because it's ready for a display back as it is in the Sapphire Sandwich. You got the Omega Seamaster 300 diver. That's a great diver, great two-piece Omega. We got a Breitling Transocean Day Date. I even like the IWC Nomos. Don't get Nomos. Nomos is a brand for, I don't like Nomos. It's sort of a pseudo-intellectual, it's kind of, to me, that watch is less than nothing. You know what's wrong? I'll be honest with you, what's wrong with the collection? No Rolex! No Rolex! Every watch collector, they need Rolex! Every man needs a Rolex! That's what they need, a Rolex! That's what they need. Steel Sports. One Steel Sports would give me my Rolex fix. Okay, so what do I think? I like it. Not so sure about the Nomos. I like the Omegas, like the Breitling, I like the IWC, but you need Rolex. Where do I go from here? Some thoughts you can help me with. Okay, let's go through this list here. I'm on the list with my regular dealer to get a Snoopy 50th. I will. Okay, you're not going to get it. You're not going to get it. Come on. Don't waste. You're a delusional fantasist if you think you'll get that. But I don't think that will come through unless I get the Snoopy. I've put myself on the watch buying hiatus for the next few years to save up for this purchase. I'm not a huge fan of steel sports watches, and quite frankly, I don't have the patience or interest in Rolex to get my time. Okay, you got to buy it on the grey market. You got to pay the piper. Pay the piper. Pay the piper. Pay the piper. I'm in no rush to get these leeches my money. No, Rolex, you're just like BMW, Audi, Mercedes, and Porsche. A mass market, affluent luxury brand. Scarcity and unpleasant AD experiences are driving away the people. Well, I don't think they really care. If you're spending 30 to 50,000 on a watch, I'd buy a Patek or AP any day of the week over a Rolex. And I refuse to kiss your ass enough to get an Explorer 1. A pretty bland watch that doesn't deserve to be trading at the premium on the secondary market. Fair point, but I gotta tell you, man, you need a Rolex. It's what's missing in your life. A Rolex. You gotta get a Rolex, man. You gotta pay the piper. Grey market, grey market. David SW, David SW, David SW, David SW, David SW, David SW, David SW. That's where you gotta go, man. David SW. Okay, you just gotta pay the price, pa. Don't kiss the AD's asshole because you're not buying enough. Pay the piper, get the watch, your life will change. I'm looking to go little bit up market with my next purchase and have been eyeing Omega Titanium Ultra Deep with the Mantra Ray lungs. Great watch, but you don't need another Omega. A used IWC Portuguese perpetual calendar in gold. You don't need that either. Rolex Cellini Moonphase. Love the aesthetics on this. This will only happen if Rolex situation. No, you need an oyster. Don't get the Cellini. AP Royal Oak in gold, rose gold on leather, expensive. Trade the Nomos in for premium world time. Nobody wants the Nomos. It's frozen garbage. That's what it is. Frozen garbage. Forget it. Nobody's gonna want that. For a premium world time, a Patek or a Vacheron, they're a lot of money. Lot of money. I'd rather see you get a Rolex. Long term, probably a 50th birthday present. So he's 34. That's 16 years away. A Patek perpetual calendar. My advice to you, stop. Let's slow down a bit. Let's be more realistic. Okay, I'll give you some advice. Okay, I'll give him some advice. This is for Chaz. Are there any watches or complications you think I should be considering to round out the collection? Do you have any specific recommendations to look at and lust for the big purchase a little bit down the road? Okay, let's just back the truck up. Slow down, slow down. Okay, so my advice to you, let me give you advice. Number one, you need to buy about half a dozen collared shirts, okay? That's what you need to buy. You need to get some nice collared shirts. And if you're where are you? You're in Austin, Texas. It's hot. They also serve as sun protection from the sun, especially when you're driving. Your arms don't get burnt. Get some collared shirts. Number one. Number two, we got to get a Rolex. Rolex Steel Sports, man. You got to get Steel Sports. I'm saying, if you don't want to pay the premium, get an Explorer 2. They're only going for a smidgen above retail, okay? Explorer 2, 42 mil. You will love that watch. Black dial, I reckon it'd be the better cost-effective one to go because price seems to be so important to you. So Rolex Explorer 2. I'd like you to have 2 Omegas and 2 Rolex. I think Explorer 2 and then another Rolex. I would be thinking a Datejust. Okay, you could get a Datejust 41. you could, if you had the money and the balls, I would go for a submariner or a deep sea. Okay, you're going to be paying, but hey, man, it's going to really. That's what I would do. But if you want to be stingy, stinge and get the Datejust 2 or Datejust 41. Now, third advice. The Grail. Okay, if we want to get a Patek, a Vacheron, we want to get a dress watch. That's what we want, is a dress watch type of critter. Let me tell you this now. Let me give you the juice. I would say go for a simple wind and wear Patek, manual wind, simple Calatrava. Don't worry about perpetual calendar. Man, that thing is over $100,000. Now, it's like this. No offense to you, but I get the feeling you're kind of a low-end Lexus, Acura, Honda, high-end Honda, low-end Lexus sort of guy, and that's okay. And now we're talking about our dream car is a BMW. Now, instead of being realistic and saying, you know what, I'd really like a BMW 3 Series, we've gone, no, I want an M5. Fuck, that's expensive. That's exactly what you've done. Just because you like BMWs doesn't mean we need to buy a 7 Series or some ridiculous. We start a bit further down the tree. If we really love the brand, we come out later. You don't get the perpetual, you don't get a 7 Series. You start off on a 3 or a 5 Series, a base model 5 Series, not a M5. So for you, nothing wrong with the perpetual calendar, but if I were you, I'd start with a simple wind and wear Calatrava, and that is such a great watch. Let me tell you what, I got the 5196. Why do I love that watch? It's simple. I love that watch because you don't have a date. And the calendar ones, you're not going to wear it every day. This is going to be a special occasion. So if you're constantly setting the date function, it's going to break. Okay, you don't want to do that. So I reckon a wind and wear Calatrava 5196. The new model is the 6119. There's a number of good, simple. You can even get an automatic with a date, okay? But you don't need to get a fancy-wancy calendar. They're expensive. And to be quite frank and honest with you, you're kind of like a Honda, a new Toyota type customer, a Toyota with leather, and you're looking at buying a top-of-the-line 7 Series, go for the 3 Series first. That's how it works, man. Let's be realistic. Let's not be delusional fantasists. I'm trying to tell you the truth. Whether you accept it or don't, that's up to you, but that's my advice. Okay, guys, that's the review for today. Like, subscribe, and tell your friends. Remember, I can't survive on Google Ads alone. I desperately need paid reviews. That is how I survive. It's paid reviews, man. Paid reviews, $50 US. Look down below in the description, and I'll gladly do a review for you. $50 US. Email me at ArchieLuxury72@gmail.com. PayPal to the same address. Details below. And guys, I will see you in the next one. Also, remember, Patreon allows you to pay as little as $1 a month to keep me full-time on YouTube. Hi, guys. It's ArchieLuxury. Guys, I want to talk to you about David SW. David SW. Guys, if you are in America, if you are looking for a Rolex watch of your dreams, in fact, if you're looking for a contemporary modern wristwatch, I strongly advise you to look at David SW. Guys, don't play the dealer games. Don't bring in chocolates or Krispy Kremes for your dealer hoping to get a Rolex at retail. It's futile. Please, guys, save your dignity. Keep some pride. Go to David SW. I would highly recommend David SW. If you're in America and you're looking for a watch, go to David SW, David SW, David SW. Hi guys, ArchieLuxury, and today guys, I'm very proud to introduce a new sponsor of the ArchieLuxury and the Paul Pluta channels. Who am I talking about? WatchShopping.com, WatchShopping.com, WatchShopping.com. Check them out, guys. Jump online, check out WatchShopping.com. These guys here have been in business since 2017. Worldwide shipping and distribution. Over 10,000 wristwatches in inventory. Stock in hand, and 90 plus different brands, new and pre-owned. Now, the good thing about WatchShopping.com, trusted by over 4,000 reviews on Chrono24 and Trustpilot. Your one-stop shop to buy any watch your heart desires. Please, guys, check out WatchShopping.com, WatchShopping.com, WatchShopping.com. I'm ArchieLuxury, and check out WatchShopping.com. Hey guys, ArchieLuxury on the YouTube sensation, the Paul Pluta channel. Guys, I need you to help me out, guys. I can't survive on Google Ads alone. I need you to request a paid review. $50 US, look down in the description. $50 US, I will review your collection. I'll tell you what I think of it, and I'll give you some pointers. The other thing is, guys, you can sponsor me on Patreon. Patreon allows you to pay a couple bucks a month, $1, $2, $5, whatever you want, and it keeps me going on YouTube because, guys, I'm in a niche. Nobody can make money out of the views I get. The views are crap because it's a small specialized area, and I don't talk about garbage for the sake of views. Guys, sponsor me on Patreon, look down below, and I will see you in the next one.